Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Yala. My name's Scott, and then today we're out at a forest preserve walking around trying to get my exercise in. I'm feeling better. Thank you for all the wishes to get well. So I'm doing a lot better than I was before. I was really struggling before, but I'm doing a lot better now. So thank you for the warm wishes, but let's get right into it, okay? This video is going to be different from a lot of the videos that I've done because there is a sense of urgency that is upon us. Many of you who I've talked to personally about Bitcoin, this is the video you want to see, okay? Go get your sister, mother, cousin, brother, friend, business associate, because in this video, you're going to hear why, for many of my listeners, time is running out. The type of gains that you want to get, right? You have an opportunity right now. And in my opinion, it's going to start the ramp up, start by the end of the summer. It's April 29th right now. So it could happen tomorrow. It could happen anywhere all the way until the end of this summer, okay? The end of July, August, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is because every single piece is in place for a takeoff of Bitcoin taking off to new levels, higher levels. You have universities buying Bitcoin. I talked about Emory in one of my previous videos. My nephew actually had an opportunity to go there, so shout out to him. But they bought a lot of Bitcoin. You have companies buying Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, and I'm going to resume my walk. I took a little break, but I'm resuming my walk now. And Michael Saylor started that, and now there's over 121 companies that are actively buying Bitcoin and using it as their strategic reserve. Okay, companies are doing it. They're trying to follow Michael Saylor. Okay, then we have another company that is going to compete against Michael Saylor. Okay, it was just announced last few days, and what are they called? 21 shares or something? Actually, let me check. There's a company competing against Michael Saylor now. Jack Mallers is launching a company that is going to compete against MicroStrategy, which is now called Strategy. And so you have Strategy buying millions and millions and millions of Bitcoin. Then you have another company that's going to be a heavyweight, headed by Jack Mallers. He's going to compete against Michael Saylor. How many? So I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of Bitcoin being bought, okay? In addition to that, you have Strive competing against BlackRock and buying Bitcoin. So from the corporate side, you have all these companies, over 121 now buying Bitcoin, okay? You have Bitcoin running out of the exchanges. The exchanges don't have that much Bitcoin left, okay? So that's drying up. And there's only 21 million Bitcoin, so the supply squeeze is going to kick in. Then you have President Trump and his legislation for a national strategic Bitcoin reserve, and the US government wants to buy Bitcoin. Then you have countries buying Bitcoin and the game theory that's wrapped around that. So it's not a matter of if Bitcoin is good or valid or legit. That's no longer an argument. No one is questioning that in the realms of financial spaces, in the realms of people who know. It's not that. It's not if. Now it's when. When will it happen? And as we all know, no one can really accurately time it, okay? Otherwise, they would, and they'd be trillionaires. But what I'm saying is I firmly believe by the end of the summer, we're going to start to go on an upward trajectory instead of this sideways motion that we're in now. Okay, so for all of you watching the channel, I'm just saying, pay close attention, heed the warnings, okay? And if you notice, I want to point this out. If you notice, a lot of the analysts are basically trying to play it safe. They're saying, okay, let's play it safe. Bitcoin's at about 91,000. Let's double that. Let's say Bitcoin will be at 200,000 by the end of the year. So most of them are saying 200,000. Most of them are saying 250 because they don't want to go out on a limb. They want to be conservative. But we all know Bitcoin is not conservative. It's not. And it's not going to follow any script that people are laying out. It does its own thing, right? Remember last year when it was at 30,000, when BlackRock wanted to buy Bitcoin, and then they bought it and it went to 60,000? No one knew it was going to do that, right? So that's what I'm saying. All the pieces are now in place. So put your hats on, put your seatbelt on, buckle up. You want to buckle up. You want to make sure you are positioned where you want to be. Stop putting it off. A lot of you keep putting it off. Well, Scott, I'm going to get started. This is what my nephew said. He said, Scott, I'm going to get started, but I first have to pay down this. First, I have to do that. First, I have to save over here, over there. Then I'm going to do it. Those days never come, and then you're going to miss it. It's already at 90,000. Last year, I told my nephew about it when it was at 30,000. And he was still complaining with the same stories. Sorry, Brian, to put you out there like that, but it's true, and you know it. So just because it's not your thing doesn't mean you shouldn't position yourself for success. Just because you're not interested in it doesn't mean you shouldn't do this for you and your family, okay? And how I can prove that is if you're here in America, I guarantee you 99% of all of you watching in America have homeowners or renters insurance. I guarantee you that. But I also guarantee 99% of you have not had a fire in your house. 99% of you. But you're paying for renters insurance that you never use. Hello. But you're complaining about Bitcoin on something that's proven for the last 15 years. And you keep putting it off. And it can put you in a better position where your renters, your homeowner's insurance, that's not putting you in a better position. Look at the numbers. Point taken, mic drop moment once again. So, you only have to the end of the summer. Position yourself with Bitcoin. Do your research. Study, learn. Go take a walk like this out in nature. Get some exercise. Clear your head. Get the endorphins flowing. Get that blood moving. And stack your Bitcoin. Keep stacking. Keep stacking. Keep stacking. At the end of the summer, I'm going to do another video, part 2 of this. And we're going to compare this video to that video and see where we are. So thank you for liking, watching, subscribing. I'll see you all on the next one, and keep stacking.